The first apprentice you hire could cost you over $1.2 million. Tradesmen often think they're saving money by classifying their helpers as independent subcontractors. But the penalties for getting it wrong can be catastrophic. In 2017, a small HVAC contractor in Texas faced just that. He paid his apprentice as a subcontractor, saving on payroll taxes. But when the Internal Revenue Service stepped in, they uncovered a woeful oversight. The apprentice was consistently supervised, worked regular hours, and used tools provided by the contractor. The tax authority declared the apprentice an employee, imposing back taxes, interest, and penalties totaling $1.45 million. The contractor had no choice but to write a check for $800,000 just to cover the unpaid payroll taxes. Interest and penalties pushed the total to over $1.2 million. The financial hit was so severe that the contractor had to close his business. This isn't just a one-off case. In 2019, a similar situation unfolded in California. A welding shop owner paid his apprentice as a subcontractor to avoid payroll taxes. When the California Employment Development Department reviewed the case, they found the apprentice was given specific tasks, worked fixed hours, and used company tools. The EDD ruled the apprentice was an employee, and the owner faced a $1.3 million bill. The financial risk is real. If you classify your first apprentice as a subcontractor, you're setting yourself up for a massive hit. Consider the case of Mike Thompson, a successful electrician who faced an $850,000 penalty when the IRS reclassified his helper. The stakes are high and the math is stark. Suppose you hire an apprentice for 3 years, paying $40,000 annually, and the IRS reclassifies them as an employee. That's $120,000 up front in payroll taxes and an additional $850,000 in penalties. The total is $970,000, enough to put a small business out of commission. Moreover, the financial burden isn't just about the initial penalty. You also have to pay the additional taxes, interest, and penalties over the 3-year period. The total can balloon to over $1.2 million, which is more than most tradesmen can fathom. In 2021, a welder named Sarah Smith was reclassified as an employee after her boss saved on payroll taxes. The reassessment resulted in a $1.1 million bill. Sarah's boss was forced to sell his equipment and take on additional debt to cover the costs. The key takeaway is this: when you hire your first apprentice, make sure they are classified as an employee. Failing to do so can cost you over $1.2 million and potentially bankrupt your business. The decision to classify your apprentice correctly is one of the most important financial choices you can make as a tradesman.